The financial crash they never saw coming. In 2008, the global economy nearly collapsed. Trillions were wiped out. People lost homes, jobs, even trust in the system itself. But the crash didn't come from nowhere. It came from greed, ignorance, and a lie that everyone believed. Let's rewind. The early 2000s were a golden age for American real estate. Banks handed out subprime mortgages, loans to people who couldn't afford them, like candy. Why? Because they didn't plan to keep the risk. They sold the debt to Wall Street, who chopped it up into so-called safe investments called mortgage-backed securities, MBS. Here's the twist. These toxic bundles were given A safety ratings by trusted agencies like Moody's and S&P. Fact, in 2006, 93% of subprime MBS were rated A, just like U.S. Treasury bonds. Investors around the world, banks, governments, pension funds trusted the rating agencies. But few knew the truth. Many of these securities were stuffed with exploding loans, some with 0% down, some with teaser interest rates that would skyrocket after 2 years. Meanwhile, big firms like Goldman Sachs secretly bet against the very investments they sold to clients, earning billions while others went broke. By 2007, cracks were showing. People started defaulting on their mortgages, but many still didn't see the storm coming. One person did, Dr. Michael Burry, a reclusive hedge fund manager with a glass eye and Asperger's syndrome. He studied thousands of mortgage contracts and bet against the housing market. An idea so crazy Wall Street laughed at him. He made $100 million for himself and over $700 million for investors. Then came September 15, 2008. Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy. At over $600 billion, it was the largest bankruptcy in U.S. history. Panic spread. Banks stopped trusting each other. Credit markets froze. Even companies with nothing to do with housing couldn't get loans. The entire global economy stalled. People forget money almost stopped moving. Even big corporations like General Electric nearly ran out of cash to make payroll. Governments worldwide rushed in with bailouts. In the U.S., the TARP program injected $700 billion into major banks. The Federal Reserve slashed interest rates to near zero. But the damage was done. 8.7 million jobs were lost in the U.S. alone. Entire neighborhoods emptied out, and trust in the system never fully recovered. So what can we learn? 1. Ratings can lie. Don't confuse reputation with truth. 2. Complexity can hide corruption. If you don't understand it, question it. 3. Crashes don't just destroy money, they expose what was broken all along. The 2008 crash wasn't just a financial event. It was a global awakening. And if we forget the lessons, history is always ready to repeat itself. Subscribe for true money stories that expose the system and empower your future.